not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
I'm not talking. I'm not talking unless y'all giving me likes, commenting, and subscribing. You hear me? Good. Hey, bitch. I'm back. I want to talk a bit about Real Housewives, all right? The first individuals I want to go ahead and talk about, get it out the way. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I fully understand. I need to watch the final 2 episodes that I have yet to watch. From my understanding, Garcelle made an announcement that she was exiting the show. Miss Ma'am chose to leave the show. I thought she did a great job. I thought she did it very gracefully. She was very respectful. I love it. I feel like that's how all housewives or just people in general should leave a show versus just like putting a little note out, get real personable or whatnot. Put a video out. Let us know that you're going to be exiting stage left. You wish everybody well, whatever the case is. All right. Very demure. Okay. Very demure of her to do. So, since that time of her leaving, there has been a reunion trailer to drop where it appears that everybody on the cast are pissed her the hell off. So, she gets up off the stage and she leaves. I don't see her good friend Sutton go after her, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't. Okay. This is just a preview clip. So, I don't know what could have been the tip of the iceberg to make Garcelle just, peace out and go ahead and not even return for the cast photo. Right. So, not sure, but we are going to see. I feel like they gave us a lot of different clips where people may have been coming at her about different things. And I feel like everybody has a time where they may be sitting in the hot seat on these shows. Like, if you're a part of the show long enough, it's going to be your turn to sit in the hot seat and have to deal with everybody coming at you or whatever. So, I don't know if that could have been the issue or what it was that just made her get up off the show. Now, I remember doing a video and the first thing I said was, can't none of y'all make her leave? And I don't know anymore if it's that, if y'all really were the cause of her leaving or what. But I also kind of feel like this was a somewhat of a planned exit. I think that Garcelle came for a little while, but not to stay for a long time. Okay, I came for a good time, but not a long time, right? Especially after she got that contract deal where she got all this money to do like productions and everything with her company. This is cute. I enjoy having multiple checks, but at some point, my sons are about to graduate. They about to be on their own, doing their own thing, doing their things big. So for me, the time that I use to work with y'all, I can use to be working on another project and getting that greenlit for me. So, and then I'll just negotiate accordingly to be able to get a bigger bag as I was making over here. So I think that there are other opportunities for Garcelle for sure. And people have been in an uproar about it. I haven't always been crazy about Garcelle in my personal. When she and Dorit was going at it, I was definitely on her side. I started to really get tuned into Real Housewives of Beverly Hills when she came onto the show. So I've liked Garcelle, but this past season I haven't really been crazy about her in my personal. I've called Garcelle out as I would call out a cow or call out Dorit or anybody else on the show that I would really call out for real. But the fans, when they're just a Garcelle stand, they don't want you to give any critique. But I'm gonna do what I want to do. Okay, and that's on P. But aside from that, so when Bose and Erica Jane went over to watch What Happens Live, Andy played the trailer or whatever. No. I don't think he played the trailer. I think he announced that, Garcelle was leaving and he asked if the ladies had any words. They both sat there very quietly. They had nothing to say. I believe Erica told Bose to say something and Bose told her to say something, and people got in this uproar. They felt so upset that Bose did not have Garcelle's back, and they were really mad because Bose is another black woman. And my issue with y'all is that y'all always feel like people have to go up for a person because they're black. Didn't Garcelle just tweet or put on her page saying all skin folk ain't kinfolk? And we ain't. And we not. Some of y'all, I'm definitely not trying to fucking be related to. Okay? And I just think that's quite, to me, I don't feel like because we share the same background in some capacity that I always got to have your back. I got to ride for you or whatever the case. I don't have to disrespect you. right? I don't have to put you in additional mess. I don't have to do any of that, but I also don't have to like just root. I don't have to do that. And I feel like that's the same thing when it comes to a woman. Like just because I'm a woman, I'm supposed to automatically have a woman's side or automatically have a mother's side because I'm a mother. I don't give a fuck about that. Let's analyze the situation for what it is. Okay. But obviously it didn't really seem to me that Garcelle really fucked with Bose like that for real, for real. Yeah, she may have went to her house 1 or 2 times, but Garcelle wasn't even trying to really kick it with Bose until they saw how close Bose was to Dorit. Dorit really was like the only person, in my opinion, that was welcoming to Bose, which is why she formed that relationship with her. Everybody else wasn't trying to get to know that lady until they started seeing how she was on Dorit's side. More so, took Dorit, started to befriend Dorit, took Dorit's side in situations, and then now they mad and they feel like, oh, you're the new person in the group. You should get to know everybody's side. Why are you always over there with Dorit? Come get to know her too. Damn. Y'all weren't really trying to get to know the lady till she was on her side. Like, I'm confused. And then you got the fans trying to dig into that lady past. Oh, she was fired. She had these multiple jobs and she was fired. And I don't give a fuck about none of that, okay? I don't care nothing about none of that, especially if she supposedly was fired but had a whole nother job within the same month. I don't care anything about it. You sure she was fired? Or did she go ahead and just get to the next opportunity? Okay? So I'm just like, it's crazy. And y'all want this woman to be stick up for the other black women and give the respect and this and that to Garcelle, and then y'all be over here on the internet trying to tear the other black woman down. Y'all need to pick a poison because it's not really adding up. Can you add that up for me? Add that up. It's not working? Your calculator not working? So it's not adding up. Oh, okay then. Yeah. Y'all not making no damn sense. And I'm like, girl, this is crazy. Y'all trying to go on this tangent to turn folks against this lady. Like, that's crazy. Now, granted, the cast may flip and turn on Bose, but here's the thing. That's going to happen anyway, right? That's going to happen anyway. Y'all going to feel like it's some type of karma or something because of, oh, you didn't stay. I can't wait till they flip on you. And I get it because I've done that sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, y'all, I can't wait till they flip. I can't wait till they flip on you because you over here standing beside the white lady and they're going to do you next. Everybody on this show has had their turn, and Bose will have hers as well. Erica had it. Sun had it. Kyle's having it. Dorit's having it and had it. Bose is gonna have hers too. Yeah. The fans is y'all be doing too much. Y'all be on X Games mode. Okay, I need y'all to chill it out just a little piece, okay? But let us hear what Andy had to say when it came to Garcelle's departure from the show.
Serious conversation before she was on Watch What Happens Live. Oh. She had a reunion that you will see play out. And I'm not gonna You'll just watch it. But she ended in a not good place. And she and I were texting and she kept saying, I will speak to you in New York. And so we got together about an hour before her live show. Oh, and she and I really hashed things out. And she let me into where, her head was at. And there was not only stuff with the show, but she's got the kids are entering their senior year.
Yeah.
And I really respect the fact that she really it was one of the most real conversations that that it ended where it ended, but I would say it ended with her saying, I'm going to choose kind of my life.
Love.
And I love it too. And that's why also I was like, look, call us in a year, by the way, if you feel like it, and see where you're at. We had a serious conversation.
Yeah. I saw in the comments some people saying that people are believing Garcelle was fired. I don't believe that lady was fired at all. I'm sorry. I don't believe Garcelle was fired at all. I think Garcelle made her own decision to get to leave. She didn't want to be there no more. Simple as that. I wasn't sure how heavy it weighed on her when it came to the kids and stuff. I didn't know if she was using that as an excuse and she really ain't trying to fuck with the cast, but she trying to put a real demure statement out there. But they are going into their senior year. I would think she would want to continue to be on the show to give the exposure to her son. But at the same time, I feel like, do she really need that? She already got the connects in the modeling industry. So it's not like she really do need to sit on this show to promote her son. She's already done that. And he's doing a great job already. So it's like that lady she wanted to get up. Garcelle wanted to get up. She wanted to move on. And sometimes the stress ain't worth the money. It's not. It's just not worth it. It's like, girl, I'm good. I am good. So I don't fault her for getting up off the table. And she's already told y'all. Andy is telling y'all again. He's confirming that if she wants to come back in a year, like I already said, when she said it, I believed her. She can. She can. Okay. They've allowed Mary to come back when she got up, walked off. So hey, if she wants to return, we'll see. I don't know where her friendship will be with Sutton now that she's taken a step back from the show. It might still be there. I know Sutton put a post out. Bose did put a statement out after I started seeing a lot of people going in on her on Twitter. So I'll be honest and say I don't know how genuine her post was or not, considering she didn't have much to say and Watch What Happens Live. And then after everybody started going in on her, then she puts this statement out. But I don't know if she's already talked to Garcelle in between that time. They could have already had a conversation. She could have been trying to talk Garcelle into staying, and Garcelle said no. Right? So I'm not sure. I'm not going to read Bose's statement, but she put it out there. But I just think the fans are acting delusional, and I need them to like pull it back just a little bit. Okay? Like, geez Louise. Okay? Anywho, next I want to talk about Miss Toya. Okay, shout out to Reality Entertainment TV over here on the Instagram. Miss Toya. So Bravo, Married to Medicine, appeared to have had one of their biggest seasons, from my understanding, with them. Well, I'm not going to say the biggest season, but what I'll say is that they've had a very high viewership for Reunion Part 1. Okay, and with that, Toya wanted to make sure she shared that. Underneath, she wrote, "Thank you to all our supporters. We truly appreciate you and promise to not let you down." Now, as you can see, they got a 0.639. Real Housewives of Atlanta got a 0.638 in views, right? So they feel like they got 100,000 more than Housewives. So people start coming for Toya's neck, telling her, "Oh, you trying to be funny. You trying to shade Real Housewives of Atlanta, but you know that they had, did what they needed to do in order for y'all to be here in the first place. So don't try and come for the girls. I don't know what this hard on y'all is that y'all have for women of Real Housewives," right? So Toya comes back and says, "Girl, I'm not shading anyone by celebrating our show. We had a season high and we work hard as hell. Please stop comparing our show to others. We are all fighting in this reality TV era, especially shows of color." Now that I definitely agree with. They are definitely all fighting. But Toya, you're not going to play us out. I don't know if it was so much as you shading, or if you were just trying to confirm to someone that we can do numbers alongside Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, but it was a method to the madness for you to screenshot the whole thing and make sure you put your caption right underneath the viewership to show the lineup. Okay? And let's not act like y'all season really being all that great for real. I mean, it's cool. It's all right. I mean, it's straight. It's all right. And if y'all had anybody to thank, Haki, in my opinion, you need to sit up there and thank a piece of heavenly ass for running amok on YouTube. You're going to have to thank Quad for being a instrumental part of this. And whether y'all like it or not, you're going to have to thank T and Greg as well. Okay? Because they were a significant part of this. And the way that y'all kept bringing up damn Phaedra every 2 minutes, then go give her things too. Okay, but anywho, child, that's what Miss Toya got going on. Toya, I do think that you was it could have been some shade, but then it could have been like proving a point to somebody as well. To not necessarily shade, but to show like, see, we can stand up against them as well. Child, I guess, honey, listen, if y'all had a mix up over there, I would not be mad. All right, just a little tweak here or there. But good luck. All right. Next, I want to get up on the screen Miss Drew Sidora. Okay, let's get into Drew. So Drew made this post today, looking as good as she wanna look. Look at. She's standing next to Porsha, baby daddy. Okay, just posted up on some sis brother type vibes. Okay, looking great. All right, they're doing promo for this new project that she has out. He has his liquor that he's promoting. But, baby, I did not know that this is what Drew had on underneath that dress. Child, somebody said, "Oh, now you doing this on purpose. You know you finna make Miss Porsha mad, honey." Now, Porsha did get down in the comments, and somebody added Porsha. You know, Porsha did put Drew name in there. She put fire emoji. She also said, "Go baby daddy" when it came down to Dennis. So let us get into what was said. So somebody says, LMAO. Now you know Drew just want clout off your baby daddy. Porsha says true, but they made some hits. Now, Porsha, I do appreciate you giving both of them their things because I think they did a great job. So they definitely made some. But at the same time, why would Drew want clout off her baby daddy when the baby daddy was the one to approach Drew to be a part of her camp, to push her career a bit further? How is that Drew seeking clout? And then for you to respond, Drew, if you have not gathered your balls and got them together before this reunion, you better have it together. Okay? And you better be on point with it too. You better not show up to that reunion giving vibes of tea over there on Married to Medicine because it didn't land. Get it together. I don't know if you need to start memorizing your reads now or what you need to do, but I don't need you stumbling over your words. See, you be stumbling sometimes, and that's when people want to immediately put that label on you that you be lying. But I don't think you're a liar. Okay. And if that's the case, all them hoes lie. So that's that. All right. But you just need to be ready because Porsha said she's gonna bring some receipts on for somebody, and I do believe that somebody is you. But we shall see. Okay, so I just think that you better be ready and come quick with it, honey. Okay, when it comes to Miss Porsha, I know this may be something that you did not want. I think you thought highly of Porsha, but the gloves might be off just a little piece. Okay, so you better get ready. Aside from that, Dennis is over on his page, child, and of course he is promoting. And let me get that up too, honey. He is promoting a project that he has with Drew. So this is what he puts on his page. He puts cheaters caught again. And the gag for me is the fact that you could tell that this is Ralph's face on the newspaper cover. Okay? Got a little more hair than Ralph. Face shape slightly different, but it's giving the eyes and the nose, and it's talking about Ralph, okay? So Dennis says Delulu video, who won it, all right, at Drew. Now, all he said was cheaters caught again. It do kind of look like Ralph, but ain't nobody say Ralph's name. I don't even think the man tagged Ralph in anything, okay? Ralph goes and tells on himself, huh? And he gets in the comments talking about, yo, you wild for trying to exploit me. Didn't you cheat on Porsha while she was pregnant? Y'all gonna make me turn up in a minute. Turn up. Turn it up. Turn up. And that's why you got your podcast, Turn Up. Like, okay, turn. You could have did that a long time. What you waiting on? Turn. Hello, turn. Can you turn? But let's see. I want to see if they're going to show me more comments, because who is Porsha responding to talking about something exactly? Child, let me get in the comments over here on my phone, because I hate it when they do it on the app, because they don't always show all the comments on the website. I'm sorry, not the app, but on the website. So let me get down here in the comments and see who y'all got Miss Porsha responding to, because Porsha says exactly. I don't know what she's talking about exactly to. Somebody says, in the words of Porsha, not how I get into it. Oh, that's what she says. Exactly. Now, why am I in it? Okay. Now, this is the conversation between them. I think this is part of it. So, of course, Ralph calls Dennis out. Dennis said, invite me on a podcast. I guess we overdue for a convo. Ooh. So I guess he been feeling a way about them working together too. So Ralph said, done, let's make it happen soon. And then Dennis said, let's do it. And yes, I did cheat on Porsha. She don't even bring that up no more. What day we doing it? He says, I'm happy for y'all. We doing it on Monday. Okay. So there's that. That's the conversation that happened between Dennis and Ralph. So I guess Ralph may have his first guest try, and that's going to be Dennis, while he's over here trying to, attach his name to Drew's story just a little piece, okay? I told y'all that man be tuned the hell into everything that lady do. He's still watching her the same way he watched her when they was in that marriage and he was down in Tampa. But we'll see how that's going to go. If you guys do this, y'all need to let each other talk. And with y'all letting each other talk, get it off your chest. It don't have to be disrespectful, rude, mean, hooping, hollering, yelling, screaming. It don't have to be that. Okay, but you could definitely tell it how it is, right? Neither one of y'all may necessarily be in a space to talk SHI about the other, potentially. You know what I'm saying? But he is trying to help Drew out and bring some money. The very money that you about over there present to the judge, talking about some of these your financials. But anyway, you know, we'll have to see how this conversation gonna go and what the hell they finna be over here talking about or whatever. But I do feel like, Ralph, you kind of like somebody exploited you. Boy, ain't nobody even say your name. Ain't nobody even say your name. And here's the other thing. When singers and artists, you know, get into their bag, they sing about their issues because it's relatable for other people. Okay, so it's not that Drew is really trying to exploit you. And if you want to say that, that's fine. But she's also exploiting herself because she's talking about what she went through. And that's something a lot of women have gone through and are currently going through. So she put together a very relatable album for a lot of people. Whereas when it comes to Dennis, in a sense, he ain't got to talk about the SHI. He ain't got to revisit that too much when it comes to him and Porsha. It's over. It's part of the reason that they ain't together, and she done let him go, and let's move on. So, yeah, but that's going to be real interesting, okay? It's going to be very, 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 very interesting. But I just wanted to come and bring y'all some latest deets when it comes to Real Housewives and what's been going on out here, people. Let me know your thoughts. Do y'all feel like Toya was being, you know, she wasn't trying to be messy. Toya wasn't trying to be messy. Or do y'all feel like, nah, she was being shady. She knew what she was doing when she did it. Let me know your thoughts about the Garcelle and the Bose situation of it all. Now, don't get down there hooping and hollering, trying to prove your point and prove your life to be in a Garcelle stand. Okay? Like, calm down, child. But also, let me know your thoughts about Drew, Ralph, all of that. Okay? If y'all feel like Miss Drew is trying to get that clout off of Porsha's baby daddy. And also, let me know your thoughts about Ralph feeling a way about him being exploited. Okay, that's all that I got for you guys at this time. I'm Jami, that's me. Be sure to tune into the Ooh Ladies First panel later on tonight, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like ages. Game time, I invaded gym. High elevated, I could face the rim. Putting shots up, I got laser focus, about to take it over. I'm Invader Zim, on a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film, I can feel it.